Hey everybody, this update's going to be short and sweet, and I do have a big discussion question for you. If you can comment below towards the end of the video once I bring it up. Let's get right to it, running out of memory. So I still have the same number of heads here on my frog spawn. However, I did get a split on my hammer, and this is day 5. If you see all this growth on the glass, I apologize. It's been 5 days since my last water change, but I do have these corals touching right now, just because there's frankly no more room to move them, which brings up my discussion topic. But they haven't seemed to be agitating each other just yet, so I'm going to leave it be. Alright. So it doesn't look like a lot through this camera, but this pink setosa has really blown up since I moved it up onto the frag rack. If you recall, this is a piece that broke off the main stem, and within the last video it's already doubled the size of the one that's on this rock. So I'm very tempted to see if being closer to the light by what, the 3 or 4 inches that it is, makes that much big of a difference. Again, later in the video. But I did move up my red digi. Ignore this, I just overdosed on calcium, the water change before this past one. So we'll see how it goes in about a week or 2 weeks. But the good news, everything is growing, but the really good news that I wanted to share is that my chameleon actually bounced back from its death. If I can zoom in, you can actually see it's starting to get the, I don't know what these are that come out from here, but it's part of the coral. Sorry, I'm not very educated with this one. Right, I guess it doesn't help, whatever. Yeah, right there and there. But yeah, cool. Check out the front. So it is still missing. Camera's having a hard time focusing. We'll say hello. What's going on, man? Yeah. Whoop. Anywho, yeah. Hopefully this grows back. It's been slowly growing back since it's bounced back to life, so I'm happy about that. What's still going bad in my tank is, it's not really going bad so much as it is just needing more room. I moved the left rock here further back, which cut the circulation and changed it up on this guy. So he was more open beforehand because he's exposed to light now. Now the circulation is just kind of awkward for it. So I'm just gonna leave it be for a little bit until I figure out what to do. Orange blast or acan is still growing very well. The new head here hasn't really grown as fast as it could be, just because I think it's still not exposed to light, so that might have an issue too, or a factor in why it's not growing very fast. But look at this, look at that pink setosa. That's just blown up, man. Coming back down. Neon green clove polyps do have a few small heads in the back that you can't see from here. Magician's doing great. Ross has actually got a new head coming in to the bottom left of the bottom left head. And then my orange Bam Bam is actually growing a lot on both sides. Just choosing to go down the rock. You see that tiny little head there, second to the last from bottom left. My candy cane has actually grown up a lot. Its 4 heads, doing very happy. I guess it is very happy. It's going very well. Here's a better angle of the overlap on these two. And all these coral are doing great. Look at that color. Alright guys, so my question to you. I kind of feel nice being in a 5. I enjoy it. I know I want more space, although I can't really have it, but when I went out and bought a light from a friend, I ended up actually, haven't used it yet, but it's the AI Prime. It's sitting down there. I'll do a review on it whenever I do get it set up. But I ended up getting it with the 10-gallon here. So now I'm trying to see, should I just set this up I mean, it's technically a 5-gallon because it's the size of a 5-gallon bucket, but it's a Nuvo Fusion Nano 10 right there. And dimensions, obviously it's more square, so I'm gonna have less or just hardly as much ground area, but I'm not gonna get this real nice, like, in your face appearance. It's gonna be more of a built up against the back wall. I have more bottom room for my softies. I'm just really confused as to what to do. So if you guys have any preferences, I love this layout. I don't really want to change, but I'm open to change, partly because I have that AI Prime and I'm really kind of curious as to how it handles in this tank. And the filtration here is about the size of the fist as opposed to size of like 3 fingers back here. So here's the comparison. Here's the length on one, the length on the other. So I lose a lot that way, but I make up for it in width, of course. So I'll do a comparison video when I decide to empty out my last trip off my phone. Whenever my computer gets fixed, the struggle is real. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. This or that? The struggle. I don't know. I kind of like the staggered rock, and I have no clue where I'm going to put all that coral if I do move it. I'm going to have to get new rocks or break this rock, or maybe just keep this set up as a 5 and then set the 10-gallon up at my friend's place or something. I don't know. Or just bring it home. My dad wants a 30-gallon. I've been hunting for that. That's the main reason I got the AI Prime. I wasn't really expecting to get this tank as well, so we'll see how it goes. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for all your help, guys, and enjoy life.